Yeah, obviously, this one hurts bad. I mean, hurts like just did a lot of good things. They're a good football team. We jumped on them. We got them back on their heels. We knew they're coming off a huge win. Beating a Big Ten team anytime you're Power Five and you win against a or G whatever the heck we are, win a Power Four. I mean, it's a great. We beat UCLA. It's a great win. So you got but they're talented, and we jumped on them and did a bunch of good things, and had them on the ropes, and then come out second half. He should be 24-3 at half. We have a bad play in the pick. It's really, really bad football. Then we don't stop them at all in the second half. We don't run our defense worth any credit to UNLV. They came out and executed better than us in the second half and went up and down the field the whole game. We batted one ball and got a pick six, thank goodness. But offensively, still, there's no way they can stop us. I mean, we'll be sick to our stomach. We did so many good things on offense today, run and pass. Wasted a drive at 24-17. Missed a check that we know. Then next play, got the right check, but didn't block it right. And, same plays we were gouging with them all the game. So we got him with the ball. Then we get the kickoff return. We get the pick six, and you're right back at him on the throat again. And, again, then we go off the hook, 38-38 or whatever, and then we got the ball. Like, it's the same thing. We knew they couldn't stop, so we got to execute. Like, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can execute two plays in a row, but it's there, and we're trying, and we go on a beautiful drive. And we get down there, and we're going to have first down on the 18 with 2 minutes to go, and they got 3 timeouts. You're one first down from you're kicking the field goal, no timeout, no first down. Like, you're still gonna take a lead with less than 2 minutes to go. But then even then we got them 3rd and 8. So our mistakes are so bad. It's just as I love good football. I don't care who plays it. I can't stand bad football. We did so many good things today that I am proud of, but our bad stuff is so bad. Like, it's so bad. And you can't win that way. And my old man taught me, get what you deserve. We always deserve. Again, this one, you're going to be sick. Like, we're sick now. I said, you guys have no idea when you watch that tape. No idea how much. You think you feel bad today? Wait till tomorrow. Wait till we watch this tape. We're going to be, and again, it's not going to be, like I told him, I said, why'd we lose? Oh, we're going to stop in the second half. Why'd we lose? Special teams mistakes. Bad mistakes. Why'd we lose? Don't take out the football. Miss a check. Don't block the right guy. Why'd we lose? Like, everybody's got a reason why we lost. Like, we lost because we can't consistently play the game the right way yet. But we did more. We did more today. We lost our quarterback, and we still, we were moving the ball good with him. So it's a blow. And then we still had opportunities to move the ball. So we didn't score a point in the second half, on offense. So, and it was all right there for the taking. So very, very frustrating. But again, we're better than we were 2 weeks ago in almost all areas. There's one area which I'm not going to divulge. We're not yet. We're going to get better in that area. Every other area of the game we're better than, but we're not consistent enough. Like, and our mistakes are we take downs off, not because we're bad kids, not because we're not trying, because we're not mentally tough enough to play the game every down. That's Division I football. You play a twitchy athletic team filled with loaded, talented kids, and you take your foot off the gas for 0.5 seconds, it goes bad. And it went bad every time today. And that's life, and that's welcome to life in the big city, So I'm not down. I'm frustrated as heck, and I'd like this. I said, this could have been our springboard to really get us going. It's going to be our springboard to really get us going. Like, what's the difference? What's the difference? Because we're going to pout, we're going to sulk. But we have still issues with inexperienced guys that don't know how to handle the arena. We're getting better at it, but some guys got to like, hey, if you're going to get down when things go bad, it's going to snowball. That's life. Show me the successful jockey, businessman, lawyer, any walk of life, that's the guy that's woe is me. Show me the successful male or female. It doesn't work in life. That's why we're good. Because we're not going to be that way. We're never going to be that way. We're never going to go home and kick the dog because, no, we got what we deserve. We made too many critical errors today. That's why we lost. It's frustrating because we would have beat a good team at home, and then you got another home game next week, another opportunity to get going, get some momentum going in a conference. Well, this doesn't get us no momentum. And again, what are you going to do tonight? Like I asked them, what are you going to do tonight? Young guys, what are you going to do tonight? Go home, talk to everybody that's going to make you feel better. You shouldn't feel better about this. You don't want to talk to anybody that's going to make me feel better. My wife doesn't talk to me. She ain't going to talk to me tonight. She knows because she loves me. She's going to try to make me feel better. I don't want to feel better. I shouldn't feel better. Why would you feel better? We had a chance to beat a really good football team. We did enough things to do it, and then we did enough bad things that negated our good things. So that's where we're at, and we got to keep plugging away. But a lot of positives today makes it way more frustrating.
Coach, sticks out to me is third downs, 12 of 17 for UNLV, 1 of 8 for Miami.
Yeah.
Can you kind of touch on that a little bit and the opportunities that were given for UNLV to continue drives?
2 weeks. What is this? Third down conversions, 12 of 17, you said? Yeah. There's a lot of opportunities to get off the field. Looks like Rutgers game all over again. But we're on our heels. We don't play when either we don't know what we're doing and don't execute the call, or we're on our heels. We're on our heels. We cut a guy loose in man coverage today on third down. Cut a guy loose in man coverage. If I was coaching third grade, I would expect anybody got a guy man would cover their man. I don't know if they can cover him in third grade, but I expect that they're trying to cover their man. That's not a tall task. But that's so way on our heels. Soft. It's 2 weeks in a row. We're just on our heels, and they got really talented guys. I got it. They got good players. But let's make them beat us. Let's draw a line in the sand and make them beat us. So that's an area we got to get better at in a hurry.
Are you allowed to comment on DeQuan Finn and possibly the game plan that might have changed a little bit when he was out?
Yeah, a couple Q runs, we don't like. Yeah, there was some Q runs that we liked that obviously were off the game plan, but we still had plenty. There's plenty of I don't know what we average per play, but I can't see it, so. Might play. Yeah, how about that? 2 weeks in a row, we've averaged over 8 yards of play. But again, self-inflicted wounds. We scored a touchdown. They're probably gonna let us score because they can't stop us. But third down, not good enough on offense. Obviously 1 and 8, and obviously defensively, 2 weeks in a row. But we don't. We got to get way better. And again, the only job of a head coach is to get his team play to his ability. We're not close to our ability yet. We're better than we were 3 weeks ago. All right. We made that's what's more frustrating. I was that frustrated with Wisconsin because we just played such crappy football and we had no idea how to be in the arena and fight for anything. We just took it just is what it was. They weren't very good on offense, so we stayed in the game. Next week, Rutgers. Today, there was some fight and there was some good stuff, and we were taking the battle to them. We came out smoking, and that's how you play, but we couldn't sustain it. And then obviously we got to be way better on third down. That starts and ends with me.
Is DeQuan okay?
He's okay. He's going to live. He has 3 different injuries that they're working through. I don't know. I don't have any. I just know that I'm not going to divulge him, but he's got 3 different things that they're looking at. I'm hopeful that all of them are minor and we can get him back sooner than later. But we got, they sent him. I went to see him at halftime. He was getting X-rays already, so he's got a bunch of stuff going on, and we'll see. But I talked to him after. He's doing good. He's here. He's good. He's going to be fine in the long run. I don't know what the timetable is.
What's the game plan with Hessen moving forward, and how do you do for coming in today?
Yeah, he did good. He made a couple mistakes that he'd like to have back, like everybody on our team. I said, why we lost, about every player yelled out one of their mistakes is why we lost, Why we lost? I fumbled. Why we lost? I didn't spill the counter. Why we lost? I didn't cover my guy. Why did we lost? I dropped a snap. Why did we that's why we lost. We had so many errors that we can clean up. But Hank did good. I thought he did good. Obviously, we're frustrated when you get points in the second half, but I thought he did good. And again, we missed. Again, he did good things, but he missed a slant on third down. Why we won a third down? We got a wide slant. We don't hit it. We missed a check on one drive. But overall, very, very pleased. And the best thing, he was so ready to get in there and get going. Hank's the ultimate teammate. And he was always a competitive kid, but he's become more and more competitive. He couldn't wait to get out there and start competing, and that's why he came back. And so he was ready to step in the arena, compete and play. And again, we hold on the ball. We should be talking about, hey, Hank let us down the game-winning drive, right? Just totally welcome to sports. The story's written, and then the story changes. So instead of talking about your backup quarterback led you down to the game-winning drive when your backs were against the wall, and what an unbelievable resolve your football team showed, right? Because 38-24, we just blew our second 14-point lead in the second half. That's hard to do, but we did it. But now, just like I told the kickoff team when we blew our first 14-point lead, I go, why couldn't we have a good kickoff here? And I didn't think we were going to house it 103 yards, really. But I said, because you're down and you weren't even on the field. Like, let's go block these guys and let's get Keith at crease. Let's get a guy. I just want to get a good return. Well, they're 14 points in a row and they're rolling and they're like, the next play's the next play. There is no momentum in life. Momentum is because you're sulking. Momentum is because you're pouting. Momentum is because you're doubting. If you don't doubt, there's never momentum against you. We still have too many guys that doubt, though. Like, too many guys that get down and they get frustrated and it snowballs into plays. And you can see it on their face, their body. There's a time I had to call up the whole defense after it went from 24-10 to 24-24. Like, it's 24-20. Like, I got it. Do we want to be or no? We'd like to be up 24-3. But we're in the third quarter, 7:55, 24-24. We're playing UNLV. Do we think it's going to be a cakewalk? Like, we're 2, they're 3-0. They just beat USA. We played 2 Big Ten teams, didn't come close to beating either one. They just played a Big Ten team and beat them. Like, it's football. Like, it's the next play. And then we crease them. The next play, we bat a ball. And we're like, that's why you keep playing. So we keep, and then they come back again. And then we go right down the field. And then the backup quarterback leads us a game-winning drive. And what a great resolve. It looked like you blew the lead, but then you just kept playing. But then we fumble. And then now there's a different narrative,
You mentioned the kick return, and what have you seen from Reynolds as far as those explosive plays and on that play specifically?
Yeah, no, you saw it last week, and you saw it again this week, and you already know who your good players are because there's always guys on the other side that are always making beeline to your good players post-game. It's awesome, the world we live in now. It's good times. Like, I just chase my good players around, and they still talk to me. I just want to make sure they know I'm listening. Like, I know my good players are too. So, but explosive. He ripped it. We had a huge seam. I mean, we blocked, and Keith was great, and he's fast, So when he got the seam, he busted one. But the blocking was like, it was not a, I mean, he was great return. It was probably close to record at Miami. I don't know. Right, so he tied. So he set a record today. But again, that was about as clean. And the first couple times we just turned it down. We went back there. Guys are coming and just pouring through and freaking hit Keith at the 15-yard line. Like, why we turn down? Let's not turn down. Let's put our face on something. Let's go. And then we did. And look, what's the difference? One's on the 15, one's a 100-yard, 102-yard return. Like, it's that. That's my life. Like, it's the margin. So it was great. Great response by our kickoff return team.
Very good. All right. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah, for the Miami fans, tough one.
Hey, Corban, talk about what you guys were able to do defensive-wise in the first half, and maybe what may not have been able to, take care of in the second half.
Yeah, so we kind of just came out hot in the first half. We wanted to come out with a chip on our shoulder and just attack from the get-go, play north and south, and then obviously the second half, I don't know if we came out a little contempt or what I don't know what it was, but we just kind of played on their heels a little bit, and they're a good team. They're gonna, if we play soft or if we do one job wrong on one play, they're gonna take advantage of it. So it was a bunch of different things, but we just did not play as hard as we did, and we just did not come out as hard as we did when we came out in the first half.
The tipped interception, I mean, that was a highlight play. Can you comment on that? And I think you high-fived before you went in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great play by Adam Trerick. The quarterback was rolling out to the left, and he kind of wanted to come back on the slant, and Adam Trerick got his hands up, jumped up, and tipped it up to me, and it was honestly one of the easiest interceptions I've had in my career here. So all the props goes to Adam, and yeah, I gave him a little high five going in because he kind of did all the work on that play.
Coming home and playing, I know the result, you may not have wanted this, but talk about playing in front of close to 13,000 fans and being home finally.
Yeah, it felt great to be home. I mean, it's always nice to be home. You don't got to travel super far, especially with the 2 travel games that we've had. We didn't have to fly. So, and yeah, it's always great when the fans come out and have energy and are into the game, and that's what it felt. And we felt it, and we kind of went off of that. And it's always fun to play for your home crowd. You got the fans, you got your family, and it was a great atmosphere all around.
Were there any changes in the second half that may have slowed down the defense or anything?
No, we didn't make any really. I mean, we made our adjustments based off what they did, but we didn't make any changes on our end. We just, like I said, just did not play as determined and as hard as we did in the first half, and they took advantage of it.
You had an interception, the first interception that you had, kind of set up a drive for you guys. Can you walk me through what you were seeing from the defense the offense on that play?
Yeah, so the offense went empty, and usually when the offense goes empty, we are in one kind of defense, but we kind of weren't in what they thought we were going to be in, so we kind of took advantage of it, and the quarterback made a read, and I don't know if he made the wrong read, but I don't know if he thought we were going to be in what we were in, so I just took full advantage, jumped around, and started around at the sidelines.
overall, how did you feel like your team handled the big momentum swings in the game, losing your quarterback early, and then in the second half, the kick return and your touchdown kind of back to back, and being able to flip the script a couple times?
Yeah, a ton of momentum swings, like you said, and in the first quarter, the DQ going down, it definitely hurt, but we just knew the defense had to step it up, and I think we did in the first half. We kind of put it on our shoulders to carry the team no matter what happened, and we did that in the first half, and then second half we just got contempt, let up two big touchdowns, and that's terrible. And then coming back with those two huge plays on special teams and then pick six, it's a huge momentum swing, but we just couldn't contain it and couldn't move forward with it, so that honestly bit us in the butt at the end.